Oh my gosh. For now, I need to go get my I will be back. I better turn this volume down. Oh, hello. Gotta go get this Hickmajiggy. Hold this phone. Not so well prepared this morning. Oh, so that's a tired week. Body aches. Getting old is rough. Yo, Alec. Jeff. Oh, fine. Good morning. Morning. I'm actually awake this weekend. I'm always awake. Come on, Casey. Or Cassie? Or is it Casey? Cassie. Sorry if I don't say it right. Jumbo John! Alright, let me see how this thing. Work this contraption. I always gotta be at my feet. Why is I wanna turn? Okay. Guess that's better. What up? 9 o'clock almost. It's hot and humid. Especially around a lot of fish tanks. Dang. Yeehaw. So, what's up? Obviously I'm not at the shop. Already was there. Jeff, you're lucky I don't have like thousands of people. You spend hours putting everybody's name in. I'm a tiny channel. Not like a Rogan. Some of the other ones. Some of the gun tubers, Hickok, holy crap. I think he's like 8 million now. Old guy. Great guy. He's a retired teacher and obviously talks about history and guns, and he has his own like shooting range in Tennessee, whatever, and yeah. Sunday morning, what is it called? Every Sunday morning he's got a like a taping. Sometimes it's early, so but they do stuff here and there. Something new comes out. to get it, try it, and give it like a review. Anyway, I don't see those days coming. Ah, yeah. I go to this channel. I say, "Good morning, all." That's it. Oh, you watch it, John? Um, yeah, he's like pretending I'm not getting that thing. Boom, with shotgun or something high powered, whatever, and he blowing up Mountain Dew bottle, 2 liters. So, anyway, hope everybody's all right. It's been hot. At least up here in Ohio, we've gotten a little bit of rain, but a lot of southern Ohio's in droughts. I was talking about that the other day as when we moved Dylan down to OU, Athens, whatever. Holy crap, it's all brown, tan. It's everything. It's like so dry. They need lots of rain. Hi, what are you up to? Stay out of trouble. So, but it's hot and humid. I think it's supposed to cool down a little bit. I don't mind. I've been in. I don't think anything has been worse than when I was in the Amazon. It was 100 degrees, 24/7, and 93% humidity. It's like I feel now, being in the fish room, hot, muggy, sticky, and sweaty. That was day in, day out for a week when I was down in Iquitos, Peru. Good morning, Panther. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it has to balance out. It always does. Mother Nature does whatever it wants. It doesn't care about humans. Um, so yeah, that was the only time I could sleep was we had a generator on the boat that went like twice a day for like 4 hours, so you could charge your cameras and batteries. Didn't have a smartphone then. That was an '08. It's just regular like cell phones, whatever. And I had a mini camcorder, all that stuff. I got so much footage, so I need to retire just to catch up on reading and going back to all my trips and stuff with collecting fish and around the world and fish farms. People's all doing this stuff. I've been doing it long before they even existed on YouTube. It just no time. You know, running a couple businesses, and I got the weed whacker there. I gotta go weed whack back there on the side. I hate weeds. Growing this year's been like horrible on weeds. Weeds, I keep spraying them. I hate when people around here, especially Cleveland. Some in my neighborhood, some people let stuff, and then let just the weeds grow in the cracks of their driveway. That's a rant. It drives me nuts. I don't know if it's an OCD thing, but they don't realize that damages your driveway, your sidewalks, whatever, patios, because it roots and that expands, and then with here, when it freezes, that's gonna cause it to crack or mess it up. So you gotta be on top of that stuff. I want to redo my patio. I have pavers, really good pavers, but the weeds, hate it. I need to, if I use the pavers again, gotta seal coat it, like, so nothing grows. Or just go with the stamped concrete, but I don't think I can afford it. So anyway, but yeah, the Amazon. The only time I slept was when the generator was on. And we were going to the next, like, down the river, and you had a little screen in your window and a little breeze. So I slept during the day most of the time, little naps. At night, it was 12 hours, daylight, 12 hours, pitch black. That's the first time I've never seen so many stars in my life. And the moon, I mean, because there's no pollution really, no whatever cloud. It was just It was amazing. I go sit on top deck of the boat. Everybody else would be like sleeping. Um, I was the first one to get up in the morning before the boat guys. Till this day, it's the best coffee I ever had. I don't know if it was Peru coffee or Colombia coffee, whatever it was. Yeah, we didn't put no. We put a paver base and stamped it. The guys did. I helped a guy do it. It don't cost me too much. And it gets like a concrete, and then you put this matching, because it was black and gray pavers. This like sandy stuff that you fill in the middle, the cracks, like a grout almost. But I mean, over a few years, I guess it wears and whatever happens. But yeah, it's just the maintenance, man. Yeah, I mean, I was just in like, this is amazing. The sunsets, the moon, blue skies, fresh air. It was it was nice. I did one thing I didn't like, another rant. Good morning, bipolar. Is mud. It was dry season down there. We did have rain a little bit. I got sick midweek. I was just sitting on that toilet. Poor fish in the Amazon. Just all day. It was bad. I had to take the super pills. But the mud, like quicksand. It was like, it was crazy. But, and bugs. So I actually, I have pictures and video. I was collecting little geckos that in a boat or wherever. I was catching lizards and put them in like something, and then I was putting them in my bed with me because we had a net, like a mosquito net, around our cots in the bottom of this boat, whatever. And I was letting lizards loose in my bed area. So I'm like, here, free food. Protect me. I was like, we coexist like an anemone and a clownfish, or you know that I don't know what you the a term you would call it, but coexist. So we have a mutual relationship. The gecko's not gonna hurt me, eat me. They're gonna eat those bugs. So anyway, got a few people on. I'm not as rushed because usually in this, I try to get the store when I do the shop is I try to get the show done before the guys come in and guys start cleaning tanks and prepping stuff for the store to open. So, but here it's a little more laid back. I'm not as pressured, but I still have lots to do. Like I gotta go do weed whacking back in the side building and just a ton of work in here. The 500-gallon tank is pretty much ready. I just got to do the base. And the floor is not 100% level. The guy that did this floor didn't really do it 100% right. And it cost me a fortune in that leveling stuff. He should have spanned it out. It's self-leveling. It sets in like minutes. Stuff is like almost $30 a bag. And there's areas that are not great, but there's, I don't know, 8 floor jacks down here, 33,000 pound weight, and 2x12 inner section. So, you know, it's older building, so it could hold the weight, something like that. So, yeah, that's like 5,000 pounds almost. That's ridiculous. Water weighs so much. 8.9, I think, but I just rounded up 10 pounds. Just go with that. But yeah, I'm gonna do a cinder block base, so with boards and styrofoam. Level rock. What does that mean? What's level rock? Synthetic, like stone or something? This summer went so freaking fast. So many projects, but didn't have enough money to do my. I was so wanting to get my koi pond fixed and done, Just timing, and then money. Had to bought a new car. I have a car payment. Oh, just a brand. Yeah, and me and somebody else did the dojo side, and I ended up taking a bunch of that stuff back. I didn't need as much that we did over here. Um, so that's why, like on this 340 in front of me, it's a 2x4 is a shim. Oh, the mess. Excuse the mess. So yeah, to get this thing level is 340. This tank is doing well, clear. I'm gonna get a custom background that says TPS for this shop. That's gonna be the business I'm opening up here. So it goes with the business, tactical prep, survive gear and supply. My poor this catfish is like 33 years old. Old. He was not doing well. He wasn't eating. Now he's eating. I treat him, and a lot of water changes and salt. And I think that Hoppercaris pacificus was picking on him. He had red marks on him, whatever, and the rips all used to hang over there because that pacificus took the whole middle. Even was going at the Oscar. So, some old fish. I don't know how. I've had that ripsaw cat 10 years at least, and he's wild. He's probably 8 inches. When I got him, he's got to be 2 foot. And my arrow. Last year, I lost my old, so last year or early this year, I lost my old arrow. He is good 15 years old. This I'm not doing anything with. But see, I sealed these pipes in there. Bulkhead. I'm just going to put the intake of the FX6 on there and bio balls pretty much. And the return's going to go up on over here toward the middle. And then just a bunch of box filters. I got so many outlets, but see, I gotta get this level. Yeah. So I got boards. I gotta figure it out. I'm using some leftover flooring, which is waterproof too. So yeah, I got some work. And I'm gonna level this, then start putting the cinder blocks in place. Then I got foam board and more board to go up on top. And then flip that tank and get up on top. It's probably just going to be about this high, not real high. So I can use the board back there. So my TPS, I got a logo done. So I'm going to get some shirts done. Stickers. Getting some product here and there. And good old Howie. Say hi, Howie. My mess. Trimaculatus. Trimac. Badass fish. We got 2 at the other building. I need to get rid of these. It's lemon jake. Piranha. Not much. My gulper cat. We got some gulper cats for sale over there. This is my pet gulper cat. A huge yo-yo loach. I'm probably going to sell him. So I'll take him to the shop. So you empty the tanks. Empty some tanks up there. Oh, I'm going to have that 75 I'm probably going to sell. That stand will go over there. I got more stuff. I'm going to try to get that 155 bow up. Like this whole wall will be set up eventually. So, best fish in the world, Kurtosa. So, anyway. They're hungry, as usual. Alright, let's go down. This is hatchery 2. Excuse the mess, work always in progress. Hopefully the connection stays. The router modem things next door dojo, but this is pretty much the Fertosa room. Not great lighting down here, so big male Lawanda. They'll eventually go for sale. These are Icola F2 Fertosas. I had the breeder F1s I sold. I'm actually going to sell this group, the whole group of Mapemways. That's definitely a male right there. I think that might be another sub-male. Actually, I think they bred. These 2 babies, those 2 smaller ones. So somebody had a couple babies at one time. There was a big male, and I sold him. He was like the dominant guy. So this whole group I want to sell. Then I need to do water changes. I don't know if I'll get to today. I need to still move some fish around and put the moray eyes with the grabber eyes. So far doing. Those are breeding moray eyes. I bought them from somebody. Slow side group. I'm gonna move. I'm thinking about putting these Autoceps, line gars, in there with the old Zaire Capampas. The babies are getting big. Big old guy, man. Gotta be about 15 years. Babies. There's some more Capampas coming up. Kigomas. Those are Burundis from home. Striatus. There's Katumbas. Someone's asked for these. Somebody bought the only 5 I had. They don't breed hardly ever. I only had those 5 babies in like 5 years. Capampas, these guys I haven't. Usually the small female is the one they breed with. There's a couple females. The bigger female, they don't do anything. Baby, red humps, some babies down there. Some Lila Reef ACIs, red Fertosas. There's I wanted to sell this breeding trio of Madoka blue lips. Good looking fish. I have a bunch of babies over there. I got still some babies. A beautiful sunshine. I got some females I got thrown in there with them, but I'm gonna move. There's some sub-male sunshines. These Mabunas are gonna be fish food. Blackout Moscow guppies. Speaking of guppies, I have fish coming in Tuesday. So actually, I might not. Might have to do a quick early show on Tuesday morning. I got some fish coming in. Maswa Fertosas and some cute. Look at the blue in the moray. This is I can't tell you if it's male or female. They get along. Chromosome laxalaris, F1s, adults. I love that guy. The Samazi. Baby Samazi. There's these are the Maswas, the big old boy. Good looking fish with that mug. That face. Only a mother can love. Babies in there because female hides, and I don't even know if she's holding. Oh, look at that Burundi with a big mouthful. There's a bump on the head. There's babies in there. There's a baby in there. That's an older baby. This is the wild group of MOBAs. Sorry, the glare, and they can change color. Note that. They sometimes blend with the back. You know, if it's light, then it's light. If it's dark, then they're trying to be darker. There's Kigomas, more Kigomas. There's these, a couple Smazis. These are the F1 Capampas. These are actually their little females got a mouthful. Was she the one that had them before? They don't have many babies though, but yeah, she's holding. This is the wild Makula Zaires. I have a baby in there, so they spawn once that I know of. It's got a bad eye. Kagomas, I pulled a lot of babies out. There's still some babies left in there. So, then odds and ends, yellow labs, and oh, there's the male. Look at him. Beautiful. It's darkened up, but I kind of like when he darkens up. And that bluish purple in that face. Almost looks like it's painted. He's wild up. They're breeding. More Kagomas. Good looking fish. Here's the F1 Samazis. They did spawn. They have one baby. I wish they start spawning because the old groups. I love that fish. I love the Samazis. I like that big bodied, that stout, thick body fish. I gotta get these up. These are intermediates. Used to be Leathernobs, now it's Trichromis. There's some Niri and Rusties in there. Maccobies. Good looking fish.
slow size, and Melande sulfurhead. Look at that male. Young group. Garrett's eye. I lost the female. Jumped out. Stupid. The red fronts and future breeding X Chromos Jennies. I'm gonna have a few babies coming in. They're kind of pricey, but and I might be having some males. So large males. Those and Champachromis. And that crazy looking yo-yo loach. What a weird thing. I can't remember what those are. Central Americans I bought a long time ago. They were tiny. I'm gonna breed those Wallarees. More Kagoma, Frotosas, Kigs. I gotta empty these tanks out. These cute little Oscars. We only have like 4 or 5 left. I was trying to get more, but they don't have any. So Tanzanians, yeah, they keep breeding. It's crazy. Yes, I mean, look, the mess. I've been in this 47 years. Um, it's, you accumulate. I got more buckets than Home Depot, probably. I don't know. It's just rocks, hoses. It's gone. It's crazy. Food, decoration. I got, oh my gosh, it's nuts. The stuff you accumulate. And that's a hoarder. Remember, a collector. Oh man, this Jeffrey that looks like a convict. It's dead, definitely dead. But I like to breed these. Oh, Howie's following us. Hi, buddy. Beautiful fish. They get big, like 18 inches. I love to get at least one spawn. There's that a-hole, Midas, red double. He about killed the female. So I give up on those. These are the other Kapampas that actually started spawning. Some babies in there. I haven't actually pulled a spawn from them. I hate this red algae. It's like coralline algae. It is so bad in that tank. It's a nightmare. These are the Katumbas. I'm hoping they breed soon. Starting to get a little tight in there. I might figure that's a male. That might be a male, and that might be a male. I might have to take 1 or 2 out, open the space up a little bit. But sometimes you do stuff like that, especially with Tanganyikans, it throws everything off. They go crazy. Sorry about that's the big 1 horsepower blower. I have another big blower for sale. If anybody needs it, you can run 300 to probably 900 tanks. Burundis, these ones I imported. I want to use them for breeding with mine. Mazwas, and then the Milochromis, the Stringa F1. Then I got the Topaz pair in there and some other Central Americans. I need wire changes. Here's the F1 Nangus, which have been breeding. I missed the babies, obviously, because not paying attention good enough. But look at how thick. They're near Samazi. We went past Nangu, but I dove in Samazi when I was in Tanganyika and Zambia. But I love that high body. There's a breeding, there's babies in there. Nanioludiotis, luteus. We got some for sale. That's the poor female red double. Hardly no fins. Stupid. Don't need that big. This is what they call the black widow. This is actually more like the red widow. Big female exo. Odds and ends that came from a maintenance account, whatever. I may put that Heterospilus in my 350. It'll be the smallest fish in there, but he might be alright. And I think that's a Bifasciatus. I just noticed mine's getting really big in that tank. A breeding pair of chocolates, Texas Blues, Electric Blue Texas. I might try to put that one in there too. Then there's some more Nairi. Hidiensis Black Nasties. They're getting big. Probably pull a pair and sell the rest if anyone wants them.
platinum cons in there. Oh, what else I got in there? I don't even know what the other fish is in there. How you gotta be up my feet. This is a H1, so peacock males. This guy, we got babies of those blue lips or white lip, Madoka, Phenocylus. Placidochromis, not Phenocylus. Simless F1s. Look at all the babies in there. These Helianthus Congos, they hardly ever come out, so they put them in there. They spawned at the shop, a little pair too. More Simless F1 and Sanga, Ocellatus, Multifasciatus, Brevis, the old Prana. This fish, these two are fantastic. Look at the color in that baby little 2-inch, 2.5-inch Lawanda red. Sorry, the dividers kind of sucks. 240. I'm gonna sell those male Mapinga reds, Travases. These guys I gotta get out. They had a huge batch of babies. Most of them they end up eating them. I gotta fix that. Red shoulder peacock, that thing. You know what that is? Bet you don't. Those guys actually spawn, so I have babies of these. The Walteri. Speaking of Walteri, that big male over there, today's the last day. Like 5 spots, $5 a piece. Buy the numbers on the sheet, and then I will do a I will draw a number by Monday or something, the next 2 days, and maybe Monday. Oh wait, Monday's Labor Day. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. I still have to go in and feed. I got a family thing. Look at all the mouthfuls of Lawandas. Crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 females holding. These guys, that technique's clean. Filter's dirty. These are F1. A couple females are actually wild. I lost the wild male, but the blackfin phosphorescent Ulysses. That tank crashed. My hung guys, but I do have babies from them, and one larger one. I don't know what happened. I didn't catch. Something happened. That's why I hate bottom tanks anymore. They're not getting down there and looking. Something goes wrong. It really goes wrong. These Nagaras get picked on. The Travase Labotropheus group can be trouble. They're on the aggressive side. They're good-looking fish, but slow side group. I gotta add some females to that group. Beautiful daffodil, an OB. Gosh, they breed in here. Don't pull the babies either. A Benjai, red top. Does she have a mouthful? I need those babies. Yeltup Mapamba. They breed. I just don't pull like I used to. Stuff. I try to pull the Furtosas. Older, slow size. That's pretty much a free tank. Oh, look at him. He's almost colored. That is a great fish, that geared side. I wish I could get some babies. Don't see this fish anymore. Need those to spawn. I only got those 2 females. More of the Benjai. Tropheus. Mazwas. Got a baby in there. We have some for sale over there. Then the wild male Gallia Reef and a young male. I think I put a couple females in there, killed them. The Bino Bouchardis, they're pretty from Europe. They spawn. There's been twice there's been babies over here. I don't know who's who. Now they're separated. Check that guy out. He needs to get in the tank where you can see him. That's Central America, another meat fish. I can't remember the name offhand. F1 Malarai. Bacillus, Bouchardis, buffalo heads. These guys, where's their babies? Oh, there's babies. I gotta get those babies out. Temporalis. Don't see these much anymore either. That's gonna be fun getting those out of there though. There's a few. Aren't they cute? aggressive guys. Tenatis and more buffalo heads. I'm gonna have more of those striped or whatever orange line. I guess F1 buffalo heads coming. I still didn't bring any over here. I'm gonna probably sell this group of Travases. There's babies. Some of those are babies. They're going crazy. This is across the Calico fenestratus, which is actually a bifasciatus and a fenestratus cross, I guess. Not bad looking fish, and that breeding pair of red humps, which they don't breed in here with these guys. I don't know why I'm raising them up, just for fun. Then this, I gotta take some of this Java moss to the shop to sell. It's kind of taking over the tank. Look at all the baby, there's baby guppies, platies, whatever in here. There's the albino marble sailfin pleco. Another one over there, regular one. So, yeah, there's always work. It's never ends. That beast. Look at the size of that. The big boy, Walter Eye. They're still having babies in there. That's backside. Then a daffodil, albino daffodils, which I need babies from. I need to bring those back. Little babies in there. You don't see these pearl mutts hardly anymore either. I gotta redo all this. There's oh, that tire got beat up. What's that? The red passion. More fronts. Daggedy wire changes. Odds and ends. So that's it for here. This mess. You have no idea. I got so much stuff. Right, Howie? I got way too much stuff. I left my drink next door. Alright. What time is it? Holy crap. 9:30. I'm gonna go open the dojo. I did a good cleaning on the 265 wall tank in here early this week. It was overdue. I threw a couple fish in here. A red-tailed shark. I thought I had one in here. Maybe it got eaten. But, oh, there's a fire eel. It's getting big. I want to put that, there's those sand tiger loaches. They're doing well. Big old, rainbows. There's crazy loach. There's like two of them. This one's like huge. The other one stayed small. This clownloach is doing well. That one is just wasting away. It eats. I need to just catch them and be done with them, probably. Rainbows, barbs, danios, black ruby barb. That's a male for sure. Gold barbs, rosy barbs, tiger barbs. What else? Oh, rose lines, of course, which are finally getting big. There's big old catfish in there somewhere, hiding. So anyway, holy hot. Air's on, fans are on. A little cool over here. Not as many fish. Woo-wee. 17 people on. Wow, that's a lot for me. And I got 7 thumbs up. Woo-wee. What is it? If you're local, I got stuff I need to get rid of. I got some big wet dry filters. I got that big blower. I keep saying I need to have like a yard sale, garage sale, driveway sale, or something. Sidewalk sale. I don't know. I post this stuff. A lot of lurkers, yeah. The fish punks that want to be me. But man, I put that stuff on Marketplace. Nobody's like buying certain stuff. I'm gonna put got that trailer behind the building. It's 5.5 by 9.5, basically 10. Heavy kind of trailer, single axle, no hits. What else did I have on there? Oh, the leaking 125s. Some girls like, I have a buck a gallon. I've already sold. I had a couple. I had one here and another one. I ended up have two more back there behind the building, whatever. No problem selling 125 bucks. She's like, I'll give you 60 bucks. I'm like, get out of here. That she's like 65 or something. I said, I would sell to you at any price. Don't ask. Why? Messaging me back and forth. What a waste of my time. Or people like, can I have more pictures? What's dimensions? Google it. A 125 is a 125. It's like so stupid. It's like, oh my gosh. Everybody that's bought the 2-3 were all for bearded dragons, which is perfect. So, yeah. I need to unload. I need to clear out too much. Winter's around the corner. Can't believe it. September. Oh my gosh. Yowza. Anyway, what do we have coming in on Tuesday? More like baby Central American cichlids. I ordered Red Point Hondurans. They're out. Something else was out too. Those guppies. Some small bushy nose. Everybody needs a big tank. 6-foot tank. I always joked around if I was president, it would be I'd make a law. Everybody had to have a 300-gallon tank or something. It'd be crazy. Big tanks matter. They're easier. It's easier to do. The small tanks are, more work. You gotta clean them more, and I should throw an FX6 on a 10-gallon, see what happens. Water be all over the floor. It'd be like a jacuzzi. Put the Danios or something in there. Be swimming like salmon swimming up the river. But anyway, what else? So yeah, we got some stuff. Not a lot. I got more dry goods coming. Oh, I gotta get that dry goods order in today. So gonna be restocking a lot of stuff. We got Extreme in yesterday. Yes, I always say that. Tell people, they think when you tell them, I always upsell them a bigger tank, especially if it's for a family or an adult. I try to get people like a 75-gallon is a great starter tank. If you have the room and the budget, whatever, get a 75-gallon. That's like a in-between, good all-around size tank. People, I started with a goldfish bowl and then a 10-gallon from Woolworths, 5 years ago or something. But yeah, unless it's a kid, then whatever, small tank or those all-in-ones. Those I have. Oh, that's another order that's gonna be coming. Fluval Hagen. I got the 9 and 15 flex tanks coming. FX filters coming. No aqua clears coming. They don't have them. They came out with a new one. 40 breeders good. 75 is you can have you could decorate it nicely. You got the space to kind of aquascape it nice. You could do a lot of little fish or medium fish, a cichlid tank, or have one big, pet fish, whatever. So it's just all around. You want to do saltwater, and you could throw an FX6 on there, which is more than enough. And yeah, it could be. I put a FX. Was it 5 or was it 6? Actually, I put on my 110 5-footer at home. I just had a Whisper power filter on there and a sponge filter, and they're starting to breed. The Burundis are getting big in that tank, and it was like weekly, and it's like, man, it's getting mucked up. I threw that FX on there. Oh man, what a difference! Took the power filter off and left one of my box filters in there as a backup and circulation, oxygen, whatever. But man, all I did was top it off the other day. Didn't even need a gravel water. Really had to do a water change. Throw that biochemsorb in there. Even better, water so clear you could drink it like this. So there's 2 FX6s on this one. So, yep. But new op clears are coming out. New design or something, and they cost more, which is annoys me to hell because we don't need prices going up on anything. And they tried coming out with some kind of C filter or something. I think that flopped. There's all these different compartments. Our industry is sometimes really stupid. And I told them that. I'm like, you're not iPhone. I think they try to do things to get people to buy stuff. Hey, welcome aboard. Terror Time, oldest and baddest. Okay. um, I hate they try to come out with something new like their filter. You can't really. There's no new filter. I don't think you could come out with that hasn't. It's not already out that does what you need. Odd clears are tried and true. They've been the same, other than changing the name, packaging, and the color of the plastic. Well, thank you. You can go back and watch where I started, and it used to be S2, talking about the tanks over there, the 500 gallon I got set up, and then we went H2, which is a lot of frotoses, and then H1 down in this basement, mostly cichlids, and then this is my dojo here, and this is a 265 in the wall. It used to be the fish store, which used to be here. I moved it over 4 years ago to the other building, because I had to redo the floors. It's a little update. But yeah, the filter systems. So I hope they didn't screw it up. There's only one thing I would do. The only thing I would change on an out clear is I would put a high back. I've talked about this before. People's gotten lazy, or maintenance counts or whatever, they get clogged up, the sponge. That's why I like that biomedia, or even just throwing a piece of rock in there just to hold that sponge down, that big block of sponge. Because if it gets bogged down and it'll start pushing, and then the water can raise up and come off out of the filter box, then on your floor, dripping or spilling over, whatever. So I usually down there I put a rock or something heavy, so it forces that basket with the sponge and the carbon, whatever you put in there, stays down. But I would put a higher back, so it forces the water into the tank. So the likeliness of it back out of the filter and onto your floor and causing a mess, less likely. So I don't know what they did. I know it's like $10 more for an out clear 110, but I don't think they're calling it 110 anymore. I have no idea. I tried ordering. They said we'll just wait till the new ones come out. There's no old ones. Oh, really? So why couldn't I get it? I don't know. My old rep I usually talk to actually more. The new rep, I won't have nothing to do with her. I'd fire her, and I would have fired her before she even started. It's pathetic. So, but I heard there's some big changes coming. They let go 30 reps. There's a lot going on in the industry. Crazy times. Changing up. AI is coming in. I'll tell you that. I don't know. A lot of crazy changes in our future, and businesses, and especially big corps and stuff. So, I don't know. Go with the flow. Yeah, I'm not well versed on it. I mean, I see stuff and I'm like, that's AI. That's not real. I could tell pretty much, It's just way too vivid and precise. I mean, it's so too nice to be real. So, But yeah, there's that is the upcoming tech change of the future right now. And then we're gonna have iRobot. Um, I always said, man, it's gonna be Skynet before you know it. Better have green tip ammo. That's all I say. Uh, or tanks, or some Blackhawks. Boom, boom. Anyway, what else? What else? What else was I gonna say? I've been going through boxes of stuff. The picture I posted, it's an old Field and Stream from that one's from 1982, I think, or 81. My mom, my sisters get stuff out of my mom's house. She just since my dad passed, she's been like a clean freak. Get all your stuff, get out. And I have a collection of stuff. I got a lot of baseball, football cards, 70s, 80s, whatever. So I got magazines. I got Field and Stream, Sports Illustrated. I don't know if any of that stuff is worth anything. I got a lot of stuff. And I got a lot of fish stuff, old fish magazines, pictures, these old cards. You used to buy it and you had a file and you have a picture of a fish and it would have in the back information about it. And then the old big folder, like it's a small folder but big rings, and you had to. There were sheets, and they're already like hold you. You had to acquire the sheet, the page to put into your clip thing, your folder. I have a couple and lots. It's interesting. I was wanting to post some of that stuff. I've been working on the office in the back, cleaning that out, / office apartment, whatever. Which, matter of fact, I'm going to be, hopefully in the very near future, going to be renting out one of the rooms as an office. I don't want to rent out as a residential. I just don't want to deal with it. I want somebody like 9 to 5, 8 to 4 type thing, Monday through Friday. And just like it's probably a 10 by 10 room. But got a living room, custom tanks, redid hardwood floors, new ceilings and ceiling fans, a kitchen. It's nice. Yeah, I just like Mylan shakes her head at me. I showing her. I was like, look at this. This is like perfect condition. This Field and Stream, like old ads. It was like 67 cents a copy for like I think for like Sports Illustrated. It's just going back and looking at old stuff. It's like holy crap, how things have changed. But I don't know. I was like, man, I could pay for Dylan's next. Well, if he goes another year, 5 years of college, I'm like, well, I got three more years. So, buy my land. Looking for land, 10, 15, 20, 30 acres. So, get off the grid. Panther, I'm thinking $600 a month, including prior utilities. So, I think that's be fair. I was getting like 50 or I could get easy 1,000, 1,200, maybe more for if I rent it out as like residential. But I just don't want hassle. I've been a landlord half my life, and I mean, if I have to financially, I would end up doing it, maybe renting it out. But I'd rather try the office idea. My lawyer thinks, well, he thought it was crazy. It's been empty for 5 years. Well, it's been a warehouse for fish stuff and my office in the one room and stuff. And I got all these nice custom tanks. There's a custom wall wrap, that one with the fish on it. I was gonna do. My idea was making that into a 1,000, 2,000 acres. Yeah, Bill Gates probably already owns it, China or whatever. So I told I gotta buy this land before they do. Yeah, once I get it straightened up, I'll do a show over there. So maybe next Saturday morning. Following weekend, I go to family weekend, Dylan's college. I'm looking at 14 and a half acres down there that weekend. But get out in the wild, fresh air, green, less noise. Maybe hear some roosters, I guess, or something out there, farmland. But whatever. Where are you at, Jeff? Was it Wisconsin or? Sorry, I getting old. My memory's getting bad. The glare on that tank, windows. Ah, it was Wisconsin. No, too cold. I do not want to go anywhere northern. Nope, nope. I'm tired of winters. My bones and nope. If I was going to leave the state, I always said I'd be in Tennessee probably. I really like Tennessee, but I'll probably stay within Ohio. Southern Ohio, get down there. Southeast, I mean, down by Athens, they don't get snow. Like, not like up here because, we got the lake and north whatever. And, I mean, our winters have not been that bad. So I can't really complain. But it's a bit nicer down there. You're one of the ones who can't handle the heat. I can handle the heat. I'm not. Heat don't bother me as bad. I mean, if you have asthma or something, I guess some people that is so. But I think I always said Tennessee's kind of like it gets hot, but you're not getting like Florida. You get hurricanes and it's gotten so expensive like in Florida. So Tennessee, there's some good areas. Ohio's not bad. Ohio's all around. West Virginia, there's some ice. I'm on searches, whatever, and Zillow, whatever, real estate thing. There's some deals in West Virginia, man. Some nice acreage, some nice property. I just seen one pop up this morning in North Carolina, but the cabin was shot. It was crap. You could just tell by zooming the pictures. The walls are damaged, but the property was beautiful. Oh, Barnoniums. I follow some of those. Um, all the cement. Oh, tanks you could have. uh, yeah, I want to go fishing, and I've been wanting to do that for years. Never got to do it. I might go stay with my friend Dan. I've been wanting to go down like southern Florida and go like peacock bass, Oscars, catching some wild exotic fish in Florida. Don't have to go all the way to South America or some crazy country and go through all the shots and all the other stuff and flying. Maybe next year, see. But yeah, this office will be sweet, especially if you like fish. But I was gonna do that wall and do like a podcast type thing and try to be like a YouTuber and go all out, but just never materialized. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm starting to learn more. I follow some like off the grid pages and stuff and learning. And I'm just shadowing what seeing people ask questions. Obviously, solar is probably the biggest thing. Constantly, people asking about solar, how to set it up, and people put pictures. So, learning a lot, and then getting a septic system. That's one of the biggest things. Is most counties, you gotta go through the county or city or whatever and get the permits. I was just a week ago. There was someone talking about it, and I don't know where they were. Another state, Missouri, maybe Missouri, or another popular place is Montana, um, New Mexico. People like out kind of desert, like talk about hot. Uh, but this one lady commented that she knew somebody that didn't get the permit, they had the septic put in, and built this cabin house or whatever, cottage, whatever it was, and they made them tear it down. It cost them a fortune. Like, oh, yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, so that's the one thing. And they plotted, I guess. I was talking to somebody the other day. So you gotta come in. They come in and like test soil, and they'll give you where you can put one. So that's where you're gonna end up putting your little cottage or cabin or whatever. The process. Yeah, that makes sense. They might do the same thing, but I'm not digging no hole. I'm too old. And I've never, used heavy equipment, backhoes or anything like that. I would, I mean, I probably learn. I don't have, if I get something, it's not gonna be instant, money wise, whatever. There's some still deals on land, um, depending where you go. But throw a camper out. I could always put a container, one of the big steel containers, just to put stuff in. Oh yeah, yeah. There, well, definitely around here. There's like the big one, Sunbelt, and another one, 3 or 4 outfits right here down the highway, because there's so much construction areas. There's a ton, and actually, one of my good customers actually works for one of them. Um, but yeah, I was told uh, a guy from down that way told me about 10 grand to get it done. So that's a chunk of change. Um, there's utilities, but they're at the street. So I guess you'd have to. I know enough electricians, if I can get them down there. Um, if I end up getting something. So I have to figure it out. That's why I was kind of looking at something that already has something on it, even though it's kind of crap. But at least the utilities are there and stuff. But I don't know. There's some there's some crappy places. It's like, oof. I've looked at one. It was the trailer home. I wouldn't even go in. I'm like, 10 acres. It was everything was cut off, whatever. But I don't know. I'm particular on what I want. I won't mind some mountains. I like to have something with water coming through a pond or a creek, stream, something like that. Yeah, I heard, up to 15. I figured 8 to 15. So, old guy talked down there the other day, said it already about 10 grand. I'm like, okay. Gives me an idea what I'm looking at down the road. So, if I just get the property, and so we'll see. I don't know. Nothing's guaranteed. No super rush. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, I say. But going down there, it's a drive, so I'll be down that way. So I was talking to a realtor. I almost have to get a realtor. This one's by owner. 20K to 30K for a mound system locally. What is a mound system, Jeff? Yeah, I'm not building no fish room, by the way. I might have a pond, have a koi pond, a fishing pond. That'd be cool. Um, I mean, I don't think I'll have any. I'm not moving down there, living there. I mean, eventually, if I would build something, could I'd have a couple of my big tanks, show tanks. I don't, I don't want more work. I want less work. I'll be working out in the property or something like that. Have a garden. Doesn't pass the perk test. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah, I've seen people getting those big giant totes, like 500-gallon big plastic things to hold water. I mean, you gotta watch. That's the north. People asking like they put a solar, but you don't have much sunlight trying to keep it from freezing. Then you have to put some kind of propane heater or something. Turn it to a holding tank. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. A lot of people do some crazy. I've seen some crazy setups online, like seeing these people do some stuff. Some of it looks Sanford and Son hillbilly like outfits, and I see some that's like, wow, that's nice how they done it. And so there's some smart people, engineers, and they're not engineers, I guess. All right, I gotta get going. I gotta start working. I'm gonna fire myself. Holy crap, I'm over an hour. But y'all, thanks for hanging out. Tuesday, I'm not sure. I might have to do a quick one in the morning. I don't know. I got an order coming in. I got fish coming in. So it's kind of crazy. It might be in the afternoon. Back in the day, they used to just run the septic pipe into the lakes and rivers. Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want that. Pollution. Panther. Um, Fish business. I'm gonna be out near future. So honestly, I'm gonna be probably selling the retail and the building in the next year or so. We'll see. I plan on keeping the hatcheries for now, this building and breeding. I still like fish. I mean, I'm not totally burned out, but I'll go to my grave with fish. I'm gonna be buried in a fish tank. That's what I want done. So, um, I'll still like breed, probably wholesale, maybe ship here and there, like in the summer. Um, Dojo is not doing nowhere near what it really needs to do, but I enjoy teaching the kids and stuff. So, um, keeping this going, and then the tactical thing. I hope that kind of takes off. I'm not looking to get rich. I just need to pay the bills, whatever, and some free money to buy toys. Because I get some land, I'm getting a four-wheeler and get a couple kayaks, go down Ohio River and kayaking, whatever, and kind of enjoy the outdoors. There's a lot of things I want to do, I just can't do it. Just can't do everything. Just not enough time in a day. Not enough me. So um, we'll see. Um, but yeah, 33 years I've been in it, so it's gonna be time to move on. So, yep. I don't know how. It's a lot of planning between CPA and the lawyer. I'm gonna probably sell it myself because getting a commercial real estate agent is probably at least 10%, and then they have capital gains is like 30%. It's like so you'd be like 40% off the top. It's like holy crap! It's almost taking half the money. It's like that's just ludicrous. So I can't believe it. So I definitely would probably be selling on my own, and it will not be. I will not finance it. So that's one thing. It's the money. I gotta have the money. I'm keeping the name because I'm still doing maintenance. I still have the maintenance business. So breeding and doing the maintenance is what I'll do. Um, so the retail part and all the fixtures, I'll miss my tanks. I love that bi-level, some of that stuff I've had that getting one of those made again is probably next to it costs a fortune. 450 to 375. Some of those custom tanks, that lagoon tank. But well, the Emperor becoming with me, the fire eel that I've had for years, the big one, that comes to me. A couple things that's going back, that's staying with me. So I put the Emperor in the 500. He would own that tank. I don't know. That beast. So, but yeah, we'll see. If somebody wants it, let me know. Um, it's not going to happen overnight. There's a lot to do, inventory and so, but I mean, the roof, I've had newer HVAC, those new front windows, new floors. I've did a lot to that building, that fence and the gate and all that stuff, security system, whatever. So, um, yeah, and then all the fixtures and inventory is chunk. But yeah, cashola. I could talk to Laura, like the building itself. I could do down payment and do a over like a year or something um, land contract. But if you miss a payment, I could repo the building. So don't want to miss payments. So, but as far as all the inventory and fish and all that stuff, that dinero's got to be in my hand. So, yep. But someone could make a go at it. I mean, uh, work it full time, and we're not really open full time. You put in the hours, um, open up more days. I mean, if you're running it yourself, and those couple guys are there, Adam, you gotta have Adam. Um, yeah, but I always tell people honestly, it's you can make, I don't know about if it's sports a family, but you're making money. Um, but if you have the other half is got a good job and benefits, that's your ideal scenario. So, yep, and you get all the write-offs, all that stuff, and you do something you enjoy. I mean, I've been doing it for 47 years, 40 years in the business. So, get a little tired of cleaning up fish poop. Speaking of, I need to go get started. Heck, I gotta go back to the shop in a little bit. Dang, I'm a chatterbox on this thing, I guess. Half the people's disappeared. All right. Well, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, all that jive. Everybody says the same thing. I should be back on Tuesday. I'm not sure when. It's kind of hectic. I don't know timing. Getting the fish in a dry goods order, like filter media and stuff like that. So that's kind of up in the air right now. So timing will be either early in the morning or later in the afternoon, if time permits. So, all right, y'all take care. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Good holiday weekend. Safe weekend. And I'm out. Bye bye.